Hey everybody, welcome to a little more board game arena action. Playing Wingspan, of course. We got a Grebe in the tray. The Burrowing Owl is not bad either for the first 3 round goals, but generally we do not go grasslands that early. Got Omnivore, which is nice. Historian ain't bad either. We got a good forest potential here. And the yellow throat, of course. I do like the burrowing owl because of those first 3 end of round goals. We got nothing that eats. And we'll go with this guy too. We have nothing that eats. Nothing that's an omnivore. You have many good options, but we'll go with this. I think we got to give up that Grebe. Grab that burrowing owl. The Grebe is a platform nest, however. So maybe we deny it. We'll have a. Should we do yellow throat Grebe OP card draw to start? We could try it. So let's see. We need a rat. We need a grub. We'll grab up that Grebe. Deny a platform nest to my opponent. I gotta go omnivore. More likely to have an omnivore card pop up, and I tend to like them more. Opponent did not grab a rat for the burrowing owl. Ooh, Eastern Phoebe is nice. See if my opponent grabs it. Play our nuthatch first. Start gathering, get up our forest so that we can grab a bunch of food. Let's see what we're dealing with here. My opponent's rating is 304, so competent. Opponent has some good choices there. Yep, I was going to say it's probably going to be the Phoebe. So let's see. Changes his mind. Have I played this player before? Let's check that as well while the game is warming up here. You have not played each other yet, so there's no history there. Okay, so we're going to be getting some grubs. I think we still build out our forest. Or do we grab up the... There's a temptation to grab the burrowing owl and play that and just wait for a grub to come our way, but that feels a little iffy. Still no omnivores anywhere to be seen. We've got that great horned owl, of course. Almost worth grabbing with the 2 rats in the tray. Also not an omnivore. If we get ourselves the hawk down, nope. And our opponent gives us a grub for the Grebe. I think we do grab the 2 rats. Give me that grub. Thank you, sir. We'll grab these 2 because we're crazy. We don't even really need more forest, but I feel like the great horned owl gets played so rarely that it's worth going for. So we're going to play the Grebe, grab up the burrowing owl and the great horned owl. Our opponent's going to think that we have ourselves falconer or rodentologist, but he would be mistaken. Opponent's going to win the end of round goal. How sad is that? Looks like we're going to have to get our... okay, well, we can get 3 cards. Which do we want all 3 of those? Let's grab 2 off the top. Strike is of no use to us. That, however, will be of great use to us. Should we bother with 1 point by laying eggs? I guess we do for that end of round, 2nd place. Yeah, we need the eggs anyways. Although, maybe we get our Burrowing Owl down first. We're not going to worry about the end of round. My opponent has 3. We are not going to have 3. We're going to grab a rat. Grab a grain. Hope for a rat. Mockingbird's not really going to be doing us too much good. Mockingbird could go in the forest for that. We could go just get a really strong forest going. We got the card draw. Maybe that's the plan, but look at how many eggs we're going to be just compared to our opponent. Our capacity to lay eggs is going to be quite poor. Let's see what the reroll has to offer. Well, do we go for the Mockingbird or do we go for the Great Horned Owl? Feel like we do. We got to get egg generation, so we're going to go Burrowing Owl into Mockingbird. Pains me to say it. And then sooner or later getting down that common yellow throat. Still no omnivores anywhere to be seen. But we got lots of... We're going to have 3 bull nests, which is nice. My opponent has 1 so far. So that's a beautiful sight. Opponent might want to grab up that magpie. I wouldn't blame them. That would be an annoyance for us. I think it would be a wise move if they've been paying attention to my card draw. Not doing it yet. Last time we won despite the fact that we activated our predators while my opponent had a scavenger. We kind of want that. That is an omnivore. 5-point bird or 2 cards. I think we get it. We're going to play our... I'm going to play our Mockingbird first. Nah. I was thinking we could be... Oh, we need another grub for these 2. So let's do this. Then we'll have the food we need for all of our beautiful owls and our Mockingbird. That would have been a nice card to have, of course. Play the owl. Hoping to get this... Well... Be nice to get this yellow throat down. Too many options out there. I guess we got to get our grasslands going and then assess the situation. One step at a time here. There's a grub waiting for that yellow throat. Opponent has next to nothing in terms of card draw, which is interesting. See how that fares for them when there's not too much great stuff in the tray. Card draw, I would say, is the most important thing. Card draw gives you so many options. So it looks like we're gonna have to. I don't think we're gonna have time for this yellow throat unless we do it now. And the Mockingbird is just, well, do we get down that yellow throat? Maybe the Mockingbird, because look at the next end around goal. We really need to focus on the grasslands here, so Magpie might be nice. 5-point bird. Somehow we only have 2 rats. I guess we only had 3. So let's just get the food we need next turn. We still need another grub and another rat, so let's just do that. Quite the interesting game so far. Opponent has a grub generating bonanza here. But if they can't find the cards they like to do it, then that's trouble. 4 cards and going for bonus card. Don't know about that one either. When you barely know what you even have, that's going to be tough. All right, let's just get the food we want. Then it's going to be eggs. The Mockingbird, eggs, yellow throat, I think. A really strong card draw. Decent forest, decent grasslands. That great horned owl will go down next if nothing better presents itself. We have time. Yeah. That's 2 bull nests, so we do need to get down 3 if we can. We're going to lose out on that Mockingbird, I think. Eggs, card, eggs. Yeah. We want that end around goal, I suppose. Do we want the end around goal or do we want the magpie? I feel like end around goals are important. Our opponent could go for 2 of the cards in the tray to give me a real competition for that end around goal. Decided to grab some food. They got 1 card in hand. Hope it's a good one. Nothing there for the wetlands for them, really. The Lincoln Sparrow is not exciting. I'm glad I did not go historian because I might have been tempted by that Lincoln Sparrow, which is just not a card I'd want to be going for right now. The Magpie, however, which I am tempted by because of my bonus card, is always a favorite regardless. Star Nest. Maybe get you some more food. Oh, there is a bull nest. Is that number 3? That's number 3. So that's the only card he's got. Luckily, we will tie the end of round goal. Give me that egg. Gonna go for eggs or go for cards? Single card draw off the top of the deck or one of these mediocre cards. Going for eggs, it seems like. We'll take that. Thank you, sir. You might think you have this end of round goal 1, but you would be mistaken. Just put this boy down. Let me tie it up. Look at that nice double stack. So now it's going to be an interesting game. It's going to come down to, I mean, I got point generators in the ground. Oh, there it goes. Don't blame him for that one. Although food generation is not something he's all that worried about. Next end around goal is eggs in the grasslands. So let's do that. Hope for some other point generation, that generator in the grassland that my mockingbird can duplicate, but it is not the case. We're just have to do a big old card draw. Nothing too sexy there. Still nothing too sexy. I am tempted by the horned lark. My opponent has quite the grassland setup commencing. So let's grab ourselves the golden eye, I think. And then do we take the horned lark just to have something? Two cards. That would just be kind of tempted. Let's see what's on the top. Nothing. A whole lot of it too. Man, that was a sad pull if ever I've seen one. Do we get rid of the grebe? We get rid of the gallignol. More egg space though. So we got nothing for our grassland in that card draw. Well, we'll get down our great horned owl. And then, I mean, we got the bobolink, but we've only got one other ground nest. Let's get down our, let's grab some food. We'll deny our opponent. Well, we'll take this. We'll take that guy. You know what? There's nothing there that allows us to, we still got to deny this. And that'll help with our golden eye, of course. Actually, yeah. That's what we want to do. And then we'll get down our great horned owl. We're going to miss out on our Vireo. That was really what I was hoping for. But that's okay. It's not that big a deal at this point. Still 0. Well, the purple gallignol is an on board, so I'll have to remember that. Get that guy down as well. Two cards to toss here. We're down by 1 point, but he's got an extra cube, but we've got food. So it's anyone's game at this point. The grand of round goals is not going to be good for us. That is my only concern. Opponent did just grab a bomb, which was good for him. We got the Clark's Nutcracker, which is an omnivore. Not so sure we're going to do much about that. Get this guy down. You've got 8 spaces in our opponent only has 6, so we could just spam eggs for it. Oh, there goes 9. I think we say goodbye to that and a round goal. Actually, we're going to go with that. We're going to go with that. And we're going to hope for a cherry for this Bobolink. That is unfortunate. Oh, let's see here. Can't really deny a fish now because there's 2. Do we go for the predators? Let's just do it. Probably unwise, given my opponent's current state. But we got away with it last game. Gonna grab a fish for that ibis, I'm sure. Again, if I lose this game by a little bit, I'm going to stop activating my predators. Hey, what'd I say? Should I call it or what? All right, well, I got a good 3-point engine if I'm lucky in my forest, so that's nothing to scoff at. Got to get down this golden eye as quickly as possible. Then the question becomes, do we go for that nutcracker? Or do we... Well, we're not really going to have time. We do have time, technically, I suppose. We have exactly 0 omnivores. Let's see here. My opponent has 1 turn. He's going to have 3. He's going to have a lot of eggs. Well, let's just see what the tray reset has to offer us. We will go for this. Give me them points. See what the reroll has. We really want to see a cherry pop up. What you got, buddy? I think my opponent forgets about his magpie. Don't think he needs another fish. So what's it gonna be? Yeah, we got a cherry. So that is excellent. I think it's gonna be Gallignon. Going for a wood duck. That's a little peculiar. But it's got the food for it. My opponent is slow. Always a bit of an annoyance. Somehow I thought that that guy laid in bull nests. Why I would think that, I do not know. Oh, there we go. That's what I was thinking about. So when he hits his grasslands, we are going to get two egg generation, which is pretty cool. If he's just going to spam eggs, that's going to be a lot of eggs for us. I could have put that guy in the forest. Would not have mattered. Nothing there of interest. What a shame. So we're going to head for the forest. Get down our Gallignon. Then I think we we just lose the game with this egg generation, but I could be wrong. He's got plenty of spaces left. Interestingly enough, opponent goes for a hooded merganser. Wonder what that is. Maybe cavity nests. So our cherry disappeared. I am sad to see. I think we can, let's see, what do we need? We do not need to discard our card. Looks like we're stuck with working with what we got, so. But if we do discard, we'd have one more extra food in the tray, but predict my opponent going for food here, especially if we do that. So we're going to play our Gallignon and then just spam eggs in the wetlands and hope for the end of round plus whatever paltry amount we can squeeze out of our grasslands will win us the game because there's just nothing in the tray. And despite our massive card draw, you just never know. We'd have to get something that would be worth more than 6 points. Actually, it'd have to be worth a lot more than 6 points because we'd have to get the card, then we'd have to get the food, and then we'd be able to play it. So yeah, no thanks. We will see. My opponent has all this egg generation, but we do get a couple eggs out of it, so you never know. He must have something to do with, oh, egg space maybe? Maybe he just wanted the egg space. Don't think it's going to be enough, buddy. We are going to be able to get down at least 10 plus whatever he gives us. So we're pretty set here for this final end of round goal. Very interesting game. We'll stick you right there. Only 2 points from our bonus card, and opponent has two bonus cards. So I predict a defeat to this game, but we'll just have to see. We will just have to see. I probably should not be activating the predators during the game. Man, Burrowing Owl, you had so many great chances there. And yet nada. Yeah, so I think the bonus cards are going to be doing us in here. We will see. 2-point bonus card is not a lot. So if my opponent has he's probably got, oh, we'll take that. Keep giving me them eggs, my friend. Thank you. You never know. That Burrowing Owl needs to be doing a little more work. I got the perfect setup for it, but of course, once we do get it, we're going to get a tray reset, unfortunately. So that is going to greatly reduce our chances of this Burrowing Owl succeeding. Not that it seems to matter. Holy cow. Burrowing Owl is not hungry right now. Our Burrowing Owl is on a diet. Well, we're going to be up by a little bit. So chances ain't bad. Chances could be worse. All right, come on. Come on, Mr. Burrowing Owl. Nope. Oh, isn't that just the way? All right, well, we're up by 5. So we're up by 7 total. There's our 2 points. Let's see how my opponent did. So they need 6. They need 7 to win. I suspect they're going to get it, but let's see. Well, there's only 3. There we go. Ooh, Viticulturalist wins the day for them. GG, well played to my opponent. All right, gang. Well, there we go. Another low-scoring game is what it is. We'll do better next time. My descent away from experts continues to be a thing. All right, see you next time.